Intense exercise pushes your body to its mechanical limits. Every heavy lift creates microscopic tears across your muscle fibers and drains your cellular energy reserves, leaving you in a temporary state of biological deficit. To reverse that deficit, you must deliver specific nutrients rapidly. That is the primary function of the post-workout lean beef bowl. For this process, you will need specific raw materials: 1 cut of sirloin and a package of extra lean ground beef. You will also use a heavy grill pan, a parchment-lined baking sheet, and a digital meat thermometer. The first phase involves processing the meat. We will use 2 distinct thermal cooking techniques: high-heat grilling and controlled baking, to maximize the flavor profile of the beef without introducing counterproductive fats. Preparing your food this way ensures that you are providing your body with the exact structural building blocks it needs to repair tissue and build physical strength. The protocol begins at the grocery store. When you inspect the meat counter, look for specific visual markers: a deep red color with minimal visible white marbling running through the muscle. This visualization compares a ribeye against a lean sirloin. The bar chart demonstrates the sirloin's high protein-to-fat ratio. Next, the chart breaks down the sirloin molecularly. 3 nodes represent iron for oxygen, zinc for immunity, and B12 for blood cells. Back in the kitchen, preparation requires a light touch. Apply a simple dry rub of salt, pepper, and garlic powder to the sirloin, and gently shape the extra lean ground beef into uniform meatballs to ensure they cook evenly. A critical failure point here is lipid contamination. Submerging these lean cuts in heavy oil-based marinades introduces excess calories and can slow down the absorption of the protein. Because protein takes longer to digest than carbohydrates, keeping the meat lean ensures the body stays focused on a steady metabolic breakdown. This slow digestion process is what naturally reduces hunger signals and keeps your energy levels stable for hours after your workout. We process the sirloin first. Place the seasoned steak directly onto a high-heat grill surface to induce the Maillard reaction, creating a savory, browned crust. Keep the heat high and leave the steak untouched for 4 to 5 minutes per side. This sears the exterior without overcooking the delicate muscle fibers inside. To guarantee precision, insert your digital meat thermometer into the thickest part of the steak. You are looking for a verified internal core temperature of 135 degrees Fahrenheit for a medium rare finish. Hitting that specific temperature ensures you retain the full concentration of bioavailable protein, keeping the structural components of the meat intact while maximizing digestibility. Consuming this precisely cooked protein immediately addresses the physical trauma of your workout, supplying the raw materials required to repair those torn muscle fibers and drive total body strength augmentation. While the steak finishes, move to the secondary processing environment. An oven provides a controlled thermal application ideal for the extra lean meatballs. Arrange the shaped meatballs on your parchment-lined baking sheet and place them into an oven set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 to 20 minutes. You will know they are complete when you see a browned exterior crust, but always verify with your thermometer. The internal core must reach 160 degrees Fahrenheit. This schematic animation illustrates how the baking method preserves essential nutrients. You can see the sequence of complex amino acid chains detaching from the meat's protein structure and successfully binding to a frayed muscle fiber model to begin repairs. Your body cannot produce these essential amino acids on its own. Supplying them through this targeted nutritional delivery is the requirement for cellular recovery after physical strain. Before assembly, you must stabilize the sirloin. Pull it from the heat and enforce a strict 5-minute resting period on your cutting board. Skipping this step ruins the final product. Slicing immediately into steaming meat destroys the internal moisture matrix, causing nutrient-rich juices to flood the cutting board instead of staying inside the beef. Once rested, it is time for the final integration. Slice the sirloin against the grain, gather your baked meatballs, and combine them in a bowl with a base of complex carbohydrates and a handful of leafy greens. You have now extracted flavor from the beef, added minimal fat, and retained the complete structural nutrient profile. Mastering these preparation and cooking protocols turns standard ingredients into an optimal biological fuel source. Prep this system for the week to ensure faster recovery and sustained daily performance.